Now it's time to steal stationery. I unlock the cupboard and I feel it's the beginning of the end of the start of the middle of the primary phase of my technical career. I'm gonna make a new start. The burn out on my fingers, only one way to go. Up from here. Bundy on at 8 a.m. Then I sit on the scanner with my pants down around my knees. Email JPEGs of my ass crack out to all my favourite fellow employees. 'Cause I don't need this place no more. There are opportunities outside the door. It's the beginning of the end of the start of the middle of the primary phase of my technical career. I'm gonna make a new start. Now it's time to steal stationery. I unlock the cupboard and I fill my bag right up. And then secretly I rub my penis round the drinking rim of the boss's coffee cup. 'Cause this life is not good enough for me. There is something else that I would rather be. It's the beginning of the end of the start of the middle of the primary phase of my technical career. I'm gonna make a new start. The burn out on my fingers, only one way to go. Up from here. I'm going up from here. To the top, I'm going up from here. All the way up from here. Well, I don't need these 9 to 5 gigs. Don't want a day job. I'm an internet rock star. Can't you see? He's a rock god, a total rock god. I'll make $1 million soon now that my tracks are played on Spotify at 0.0000000 cents a day. Hey, it's the beginning of the end of the start of the middle of the primary phase of my technical career. I'm gonna make a new start. The burn out on my fingers, only one way to go. It's the beginning of the end of the start of the middle of the primary phase of my technical career. I'm gonna make a new start. The burn out on my fingers, only one way to go. Up from here.
Some of our contestants will win a free course in how to speak Pig Latin, Oozerlay. And now, back to our show.
Let's sneak into the sewage plant and get into a mudball fight. Then we'll climb the slaughterhouse fence and do a little slip and slide. I know John at the bus station with hidden treasures inside. And then rinse off in a downtown pond and get that oily shine. The best place in town is also the darkest. The Lord don't know and the devil may care. The best things in life are also dangerous. It ain't a thrill until you're scared. The best place in town is also the darkest. You can't wrestle life without dirty hands. The best times in life are not of caution. Your finest hour will be your last.
If I never reach out, send you a letter, then we'd never know. But if I hesitate, then we'd miss the chance and throw it all away. I want to know, could you be the one for me? Never knowing is the hardest part. Just tell me what you need from me. Don't want to set myself up for humiliation, rejection, failed expectations. No, 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 don't break the ice unless you want to fall through. But sometimes breaking the ice is what we have to do. I'm breaking the ice 'cause I want to fall through. Sometimes breaking the ice is what we have to do. Maybe you'll be the one that I'll find knocking at my door. But I just can't sit around here and wait 'cause you never hear. I want to know, could I be the one for you? Or is all this in my imagination? Maybe you don't care for me. No, 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 don't break the ice unless you want to fall through. Sometimes breaking the ice is what we have to do. I'm breaking the ice 'cause I want to fall through. Sometimes breaking the ice is what we have to do. I'm writing this letter, tell you everything I need to say. Then I'll tear it apart and let the wind take it all away. But I still need to know, would you take my hand and walk with me? And I would never, never let it go, but I think it may be too late. Don't break we have to do.
Oh, baby, you. This girl on the bayou. I know you've heard that before. But how'd you like to get a new V8 and trade in that four on the floor? Man with simple taste, I hope you accept the best. Baby, you're just like a Cadillac, so how's about a little road test? Buy you Cadillac. I wanna buy you a Cadillac. Baby, 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 you look good if I were to buy you a Cadillac. Buy you a Cadillac, oh yeah. I wanna buy you a Cadillac. Baby, 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 you look good if I were to buy you a Cadillac. I know you look good with a caddy. I don't mean the kind that plays golf. I hope you don't mind a convertible, cause I love to take down your top. Maybe I could teach you some driving tricks that you love to learn. So come on over to my racetrack and we'll make some rubber burn. Buy you a Cadillac. I wanna buy you a Cadillac. Baby, 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 you baby, I wanna buy you a Cadillac. Buy you a Cadillac. I want to buy you a Cadillac. Baby, 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 you look good if I could to buy you a Cadillac. Oh yeah. All right. Drive on up. Drive me wild. Oh, drive me. Ooh, look at those curves. Yeah. Drive me crazy. Baby, baby. Buy you a Cadillac. I wanna buy you a Cadillac. Buy you the so good. I want to buy you a Cadillac. Buy you a Cadillac. I want to buy you a Cadillac. Oh, baby, 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 you look good if I want to buy you a Cadillac. Buy you a Cadillac. I wanna buy you a Cadillac. Baby, 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 you look good if I want. Let me buy you a Cadillac.
can't watch a picture of a naked lady on the TV if you're 17. But if she's dressed, you can tie her up and blindfold and gag her and beat her until she screams on your Xbox. I guess it's just the American way. Land of the free, home of the brave. Free to do some things and some you can't. Just wish we were brave enough to have it make a little more sense. Well, if a man loves a man or a woman loves a woman, they can't get married in most states. But as long as you're straight, it doesn't matter if you're murdered. You can still get married behind the prison gates. I guess it's just the American way. Land of the free, home of the brave. Free to do some things and some you can't. Just wish we were brave enough to have it make just a little more sense. Well, it's not okay to kill unless the government does it. But the best that we can hope to do is rise above it. States' rights, states' wrongs. Hope we get it straight before too long. Well, you gotta pay tax in the middle class if you've got a job, but can't create one. But if you're too big to fail or make record profits, you can dodge it all. Just put it in the Caymans or the Bahamas. I guess it's just the American way. Land of the free, home of the brave. Free to do some things and some you can't. Just wish we were brave enough to have it make just a little more sense. Just wish we were brave enough to have it make just a little more sense.
Some of our contestants will go home completely empty-handed, rejected, broken down, pale shadows of what they once were. And now, back to our program.
So sad, the unholy alliance of man and beast. Nobody really knows what makes this monster tick, just what he wants or who he's gonna pick. There's something deep inside that's not wired right. And control. He may have bumped into you or someone that you know. He may be the guy sitting on the bus right next to you. He knows exactly where you're gonna be. He's in the park, hiding out behind a tree. He's just stalking you and waiting to make his move. He's double trouble and double the pain. They wrap your face up in cellophane. And just when you take your final breath, he looks at you and smiles and says, huh, ain't you a mess? You see it on the news, you read it in the rags. And every time you think, oh man, that's just so sad. The unholy makes this monster tick. Just what he wants or who he's gonna pick. There's something deep inside that's not wired. He's double trouble and double the pain. It wraps your face up in cellophane. And just when you take your final breath, he looks at you and smiles and says, huh, ain't you a mess? He's double trouble and double the pain. It wraps your face up in cellophane. And just when you take your final breath, he looks at you and smiles and says, huh, ain't you a mess?
That's Unholy Alliance by Billy's Little Trip here on the Nur Ein pre-show listening party. I'm your host, Tommy G. At 9 o'clock, we're going to be having new songs for Nur Ein 11, round 3. It is the guest round. That's right. And all the songs are entitled Walking on Eggshells. Some funky tunes coming in your way. I will say that right now. I'm Tommy G. I'm your host. Thank you for coming. We're going to be going about, let's say, 15 minutes, 10 minutes or so. We'll be starting the actual songs. But let's continue with some other songs, including Marisen's Blame It on Ginger on the Nur Ein Listening Party.
The Casanova bar is just a few blocks away, and you and I could spend a little time. And I could spend some time. Let's go down and waste some of our hard-earned bills, 'cause I bet the drinks are strong tonight. But you've got something else behind your smile. Let's have another round and stay a while. Blame it on ginger, a few rocks and bourbon. Blame it on the song that was playing on the jukebox. If there's a reason, then please explain it. Why do I lay my heart out on the line? The last call bell rings out its chime. Let me know if it's for you this time. I'm so tired of behaving like a good little girl. Even martyrs must have gotten their kicks now and then. What's so wrong with hoping for another chance to figure out what love feels like again? You've let me dry my tears upon your sturdy shoulder. I think we'll settle this before the night is over. Blame it on ginger, a few rocks and bourbon. Blame it on the song that was playing on the jukebox. If there's a reason, then please explain it. Why do I lay my heart out on the line? The last call bell rings out its chime. Let me know if it's for you this time. Let me know if it's for you this time.
We busted out of Folsom Prison 20 minutes ago. We ran like hell, but there's still so far to go. So we jumped us this train, and we're trying to lay low. And we're riding along while that train whistle blows. I've been listening to that whistle for as long as I recall, but I ain't got no idea where this train goes at all. But beggars can't be choosers. After all, you know the bigger we come, you know the harder we fall.
I guess I've heard this train might go down to San Antonio. Just a hop, skip, and jump from Mexico. As long as it don't stop us out in Reno. 'Cause I burnt me some bridges down there, don't you know? Well, I'm just grateful for this train to take me anywhere. Wichita or Bangalore, I really don't care. Take us far from Folsom Driver, as far as you dare. And I'll be damned if any train ever takes me back there. Yeah, I'll be damned if any train ever takes me back there.
Congratulations, Mr. Kogut. It's a boy, and a girl, and a girl, and a boy, and a boy, and a girl, and a girl, and is that a pug?
Back in the day, if you'd always be as good to me as you were then. Now that we've made it
fading to grey. I'm gonna have to ask you the question again. We feel as young as the day we met. We may be getting older, but we're not dead yet. So now I'm 64, I've got a question for you. Are you gonna love me when I'm 102? The sweater you made me, it's not very good. Put it with the other ones under the bed. So let's not do what grandparents should, but do whatever the hell we want to instead. We feel as young as the day we met. We may be getting older, but we're not dead yet. So now I'm 64, I've got a question for you. Are you gonna love me when I'm 102? We haven't got much of a pension to spend. When you spread it over 58 years. But Dave and Vera could lend us a hand, and Chuck could probably stretch to a couple of beers. So if you can handle living with me, I'm happy hanging on to such a wonderful wife. But tell me the truth now, what will it be? Do you want a centenarian man in your life? We feel as young as the day we met. We may be getting older, but we're not dead yet. So now I'm 64, I've got a question for you. Are you gonna love me when I'm 102?
It's that time again.
Nur Ein, Nur Ein, Nur Ein, Nur Ein, Nur Ein, Nur Ein. 25 will enter, all of them will try. Only one will stand alone, and 24 will die. This is Nur Ein, Nur Ein, Nur Ein, Nur Ein, Nur Ein.
That's right. It's official. It's Nur Ein 11, round 3. Tonight, 13 original songs for your listening and dining pleasure. They're happening. World premieres. Happening here tonight. You're sitting, you're getting it. You're going to partake in what is Nur Ein. I'm your host, Tommy G. Thank you very much for popping by. And let's get right to it. Let me find where the stuff is. Let me give you a little background on what the songs are tonight. All the songs are entitled Walking on Eggshells, and there had to be a guest involved, and it had to involve spoken word. So all of these songs will be entitled Walking on Eggshells, and also we'll have a guest that's not in the competition, may have been booted out, maybe just a friend, maybe a mother, maybe who knows who they are. Sometimes they pull people off the street. They're going to do some sort of spoken verbiage, and that's what the song's going to be. First up, BGM with Walking on Eggshells on the Nur Ein Listening Party.
You used to be happy, a life full of highs, but lately I'm seeing something else in your eyes. Since those happier days, you become
know that I love you so very, very much. And it just tears me up inside to say this, but lately it seems that ain't nothing I do is right. And you can't seem to pull yourself together. I'm not sure if you're just having a bad year financially, or maybe it's some kind of nutrition-related thing, I don't know. But it seems like I'm always walking on eggshells around you.
I've reached my limit. Can't take any more of your smashing the dishes and slamming the door. So I've done all I can. Nothing else I can do when I'm always walking on eggshells. Yes, I'm always walking on eggshells. And I'm always walking on eggshells around you.
Hey there! It's, you're listening to Nur Ein 11!
I don't have to stay up here on my tiptoes. I can't wait to feel the floor underfoot, spinning dizzy from the strain, body trembling. I'm too scared to make a sound, but I should. They only love you when they care. They only give you what they have. I need more than what you brought to the table. Made a banquet out of scraps, best I could. This insatiable desire to feel wholeness can never come from any
Hi, this is Lunkhead, and when I'm walking in an enchanted forest, sometimes I wonder, how many can there be? Can there be more than one? Or can there be only one? You're listening to Nur Ein.
Ride the silence, choke in the air. Bitterness makes any weakling despair. It's just a number, the name of a song. Unforgettable fire, but I could be wrong. Take it in stride, girl, it can't be that bad. The best times of your life have yet to be had. Your feelings are so fragile. I need to be agile and tread lightly every night. I'm walking on eggshells. We can't deny we're getting up there. A few more curves and grayer hair. The older the berry, the sweeter the juice. The wiser the trickster, the more clever her ruse. Take it in stride, girl, it can't be that bad. The best times of your life have yet to be had. Your feelings are so fragile. I need to be agile and tread lightly every night. I'm walking on eggshells.
I just wanted to say to have a happy birthday, but you don't seem at all pleased with the thought. Just 'cause you're 40 doesn't make you elderly. You're still pretty, funny, and hot. You are also XX Swangmaster XX No Scope 360 Swangmaster XX.
Take it in stride, girl, it can't be that bad. The best times of your life have yet to be had. Your feelings are so fragile. I need to be agile and tread lightly every night. I'm walking on eggshells.
That's the Cave Dwellers with Walking on Eggshells here on the Nur Ein listening party. By the way, everyone had to have someone help on their tunes. Cave Dwellers had guest spoken word by Django Phillips and the Kraken Lives. Before that was Berkeley Social Scene, and with them, let me find where their extra is. This is all, by the way, in Ye Old Lyrics Archive. You can follow along with the lyrics and the extra information that you really need as a judge or as just someone to enjoy these tunes. They're over at songfight.org in the over in the post section. Berkeley Social Scene had guest spoken word and backing vocals by two-time Nur Ein champion Frankie Bigface. He was there for this one. And we started off the set with BGM, and they had... Where are we? That's Caravan, right? There we go. That was featuring George. I know. Just George. But that's who was features for the spoken word. That's 3 songs down. We still have another 10 to go, including this one by DJ Ranger Den, which coincidentally It's entitled Walking on Eggshells. The Nur Ein listening party.
What?
Quick, can you check me?
Oh, shit. Sure, drop your pen or something.
Why is nature always called Mother Nature? Perhaps it's because, like any mother, hardly manages so without realizing there's a woman at work.
I bet if Richard Pryor had a period,
Ooh, holy
we
crap.
would talk about it.
How bad is it?
Here, take my sweater. It's everywhere.
Tampons.
Take a moment of silence.
Products instead of tampons.
Underwear law
Privilege.
during your period.
Do you have anything?
I just switched to a moon cup. All I have is a really old OB.
Crap, I hate those.
Well, it's all I've got, okay?
Girls have a little less pep.
I need an
Considered vulgar and even shameful.
You're an adult. You don't need an applicator. Suck it up.
Shut up. It's my badge.
You got a tampon in your truck?
And once you stop feeling sorry for yourself and take those days in your stride, you'll find it easier to keep smiling and even-tempered.
Emotions are like up here, down here.
And as a girl grows up from blocks to dolls to books, that means her body is obeying the orders issued by the pituitary gland.
Okay, thanks. I used your tampon and a huge wad of rough-ass toilet paper.
Nice.
It'll work for now.
Sounds delightful. Didn't you have any change?
No. The mattress machine in the bathrooms are always broken anyway.
I know, right?
And other menstrual products are taxed as luxury goods in
Luxury? They're tampons!
You should be able to find tampons.
I have no idea why states
I know that from speaking
would
to the
tax these as luxury items.
They're tampons!
I suspect it's because men were making the laws
Yeah.
when
Not Ferrero Rocher!
those taxes were passed. Wherever. As luxury items.
I don't know anyone who has a period that thinks it's a luxury.
Okay, Michelle would agree with you on it.
Well, did anybody see you?
Only, like, everyone in the whole universe.
Everyone knows the old sweater to the bathroom trick.
Women probably
Already
actually do
received a
leave
number
through
of
the tampon.
sideways glances from colleagues
In public.
around the estate.
You should have just ridden the red tide all the way to the bathroom.
Ew. That's horrible. Men totally could not have this.
Be sensitive to that shit!
I can't believe I'm
Now,
not
we
gonna
know
do
you
it
don't want to
again,
have
dude.
it, but they don't want to have it.
I bled through my head. And I didn't have
Speaking of,
a replacement.
try calling my boyfriend.
How's that gonna work?
I'm
You
gonna
know
say,
that's my heavy
Todd,
load, eh?
we've been screwing for 5 weeks, and I've given you a key and brought over my
Because the
toothbrush.
best possible insurance against trouble on those days is healthy living every day.
Please bring me some clean jeans and underwear from my apartment, and grab a box
That's
of
what
Super
I
Plus
gotta wear a
tampons from the
tampon
drugstore on
and
your way
pad.
over.
I'm so ready for this spew.
Yeah,
No, but seriously, haven't you been writing your shit down?
kind of forgot it was happening.
It's smart to keep looking smart. Well-groomed feeling will give you new poise and lift your morale. No matter how you feel, you have to live with you have to live with yourself, too.
No,
No, in all seriousness,
I slacked off.
you should get a period.
Get
aid.
PMS.
And stop eating
you
cheese. Then you can get cramps.
But I get it all
Mine
the
was a
second
week
day.
ago.
Work
And my
really
exercise
got
and my
bad.
no, it's true fact. I had no idea until I did
really
it. But you have to exercise
way
too.
worse
I
cramps
couldn't
than
even
Dave.
study.
don't
I lost
wanna
like
freaking
half a day
and I
of
use
prep
a
time
beanbag
in the microwave.
and the most horrible diarrhea.
Nobody wants to hear that shit.
What if it
Can't you use a
Girl,
diva
you
cup
are
or
walking
something?
on
Just wants the bathroom door
Well,
closed.
I got all this mama cloth on Etsy and even some crocheted
disgusting.
tampons.
I couldn't do
We're
that.
walking on it. It's great. You soak them and then they wash right out. in a
Walking
little
on,
pinch.
walking on eggshells.
Eggshells.
He'd see those things soaking or hanging up to dry, and it'd be like, "You can take a
Leave
look."
a toothbrush over there if you
man,
can't
I
even go
tried
to the
take
cup.
a little but it's really hard to get
And
the
you're
ball
walking
on
on
that
that
commercial
commercial
blood,
blood,
and
and
you
you
can
almost
almost get
It's a
it in
real
there.
environmental concern.
walking
And if
on
you
eggshells.
be sitting
You
here
make a
making
little
little
eggshells,
eggshells,
but
but
you
you
can
can
get
take
out
it
of
out, man.
We can take a look.
I know.
God, I hate
Go
it.
to the bathroom over there anyway.
I can't do it because
Young man, my daughter wants nothing to do with you. She does as I tell her. You're not good enough for me. You're not good enough for her.
You told me you loved me and called me your own son. Nothing I ever did was good enough for you. I tried to change it all. All you did was cry and take my picture off the wall. But now I have my rest. You'll never see my best. I pray that you will see the pain you put on me. I walked on your eggshells every single day. All it did was hurt me and drove me insane. Your silence, it killed me. You wonder why I ran. I'm glad that it happened, 'cause I'm a better man. And now I have my rest. You'll never see my best. I pray that you will see the pain you put on me. But now I have my rest. You'll never see my best. I pray that you will see the pain you put on me. And now I'm free. You never said you're sorry, but I made it last as long. Thought the next day would be better, but I was so wrong. I thought I was a problem, 'cause you told me all the time. Now you take away your daughter, you finally crossed the line. But now I have my rest. You'll never see my best. I pray that you will see the pain you put on me. But now I have my rest. You'll never see my best. I pray that you will see all the pain you put on me. And now I'm free.
There can be only one, and that one is Nur Ein.
To us humans, a name is everything. Names shape the very way we perceive our mysterious existence. Giving something a label gives us the power to acknowledge it and understand it. But when it comes to ideas that transcend our daily banal experiences, we've notoriously failed to give those concepts labels that convey meaning or expand our perceptions. We struggle to break free from the shackles of our own humanity.
How could this be? What is a galaxy? I'm just a primate with excessive reasoning. Now look at the sky, look at my feet, hands. All that concerns me is living on this here land. Treading carefully.
Scientists, academics, gurus, they've all tried to define our place in the universe. Personally, I think of it as something simple, something that can be understood in any culture. An egg is a beginning. This is our beginning. An egg is fragile. Our place in the universe is fragile. If our egg cracks, we can't just find another. There are only maybe a dozen planets like ours in the galactic neighborhood. Our situation is quite rare. Do you understand the odds of a planet like Earth existing and bearing life and surviving through a species like ours?
Somewhere along we learn how to
egg is fragile. Our place in the universe is fragile. We are helpless. We are at great risk. Our existence is literally as vulnerable as an egg balanced on a spoon.
That's Grumpy Mike with Walking on Eggshells here on the Nur Ein listening party. Helping him out was Jim M. He was featured on the Smokel Parts. Before that was Dutova, and let me see who was helping them out. That was... Did I lose it? Hang on a second. Oh, there they are. No, I don't see them. Oh, there they are. Dutova had Brother D doing the opening remarks and the spoken word section. And we started off the set with DJ Ranger Den, and that had Dave Lee and myself doing the some of the in-between parts for Walking on Eggshells. That's 6. 6 down, another 7 to go. All world premiere songs. Some rockin' tunes. Some montages. There's a little mix of everything. It's going to be tough for the judges because they're going to have to cut some people out of this one here because we're going to go down to round 4. We don't know. Oh, actually, we do know what that is. I'm going to have to look that up in a second. But coming up next, Inflatable Vegetables featuring Pig Farmer Jr. Walking on Eggshells on the Nur Ein listening party.
Eggshells easily broken by baseball bats of the raging word. Hobnail boots of a hateful glance dancing in violence or brutal silence. We like to think we're solid granite till we're cracked by acts unplanned. Broken promises fanned by flames, chipped and ripped by sarcasm dripping. I thought you were a friend to me, we act more like enemies. Walking on eggshells, walking on eggshells. Even when we start off right, we often end up fighting and walking on eggshells, walking on eggshells. Walking, walking on eggshells, eggshells. Walking, walking.
Oh, don't worry, I won't say a word. I'll hold my breath, sit here unheard. I won't move, do a single thing for fear of reprisal that it will bring.
I thought you were a friend to me, we act more like enemies. Walking on eggshells, walking on eggshells. Even when we start off right, we often end up fighting and walking on eggshells, walking on eggshells. Walking carefully as if on hot coals, heat of the embers, steam from my toes. Carrying 5-gallon cans of gasoline, so tempted to be pouring. I thought you were a friend to me, we act more like enemies. Walking on eggshells, walking on eggshells. Even when we start off right, we often end up fighting and walking on eggshells, walking on eggshells. Walking, walking on eggshells, eggshells. Walking, walking.
Well, hello there, everybody. This is Ross Duran sending greetings out to all of you in Nur Ein land. I hope you don't get out, but I hope that I win. Or else next year I guess we'll all just do this again. Hi, everybody. This is Ross Duran. Have a great time listening to the Nur Ein listening party.
Conflict is inevitable, it's a fact of life when you love someone. Sometimes it seems trivial, but it's personal.
talk about it, what good would it do to walk around on eggshells, ignoring the truth? Trust is the foundation of love and honesty, the best policy. Couples have different needs and we recognize it for harmony. If you can't talk about it, what good would it do to walk around on eggshells, ignoring the truth? Talk about it, what good would it do to walk around on eggshells, ignoring the truth? If you can't talk about it, what good would it do to walk around on eggshells, ignoring the truth?
Hey, it's Zach Farco here, the Farktones, coming from my place of business here, Mac 2's Lounge in Bill Ricker. All new all the time, guys. Come on down. Anyway, I hope you guys all having fun here in the Nur Ein 11 with Buffalo Yachts dudes in the listening party. You guys, good luck in the next rounds, and see you soon.
The News Watch never stops. This is 1010 Wins. You give us 22 minutes, we'll give you the world.
In today's top story, round 2 of Nur Ein is in the books. Mikal wins. Levittown is spared.
Here's my song, if it were better you could take it, play it out and say it was your own. You could be careful without walking on eggshells, pretend you're in the bedroom all alone. Face towards the wall, close your eyes, pretend I'm not listening, it'll be alright. Lost in yourself, you'll see the way through. Don't worry about me, I don't even know you. Here's my song, don't know exactly what I'm doing. You can have it, but you won't win the award. Here's a song, it's really pretty simple. Despite that, I'm playing the wrong chord. Facing towards the wall, closing my eyes, pretending I'm not listening to myself. Lost in the afternoon of spring and sadness, miss all the things I put up on the shelf. Here's my song, if it were better you could take it and play it out and say it was your own. You could be careful without walking on eggshells, pretend you're in the bedroom all alone. Pretend you're in the bedroom all alone. Pretend you're in the bedroom all alone.
That's Levittown with Walking on Eggshells here on the Nur Ein listening party. Levittown was helped by his spoken word guest, his son Jay. Before that was Ken Maru He didn't have his information on the lyric sheet on who helped him along. I'm sure someone will help us in the chat room on who was doing that. And we started off with Inflatable Vegetables, and that featured Pig Farmer Jr. I'm Tommy G, your host for today's listening party. Round 3 of Nur Ein 11. There is a total of 7 rounds plus the round 0, which is sort of like the warm-up round this time around. So we're about halfway through. This is the 4th week that the artists have been added. And we're seeing people fall by the wayside. Last week we had 3 no-shows. This week we had one that decided to pull their entry. Solo Frijoles decided, Ben decided he submitted the tune and he pulled it back. So we're not going to be hearing that one tonight. So he's out of the competition. I believe there's another couple of songs, a couple of people that are coming out because we didn't have a full 25. I'm sensing there's going to be probably 2 or 3 that are going to be pulled out of the running for round 4. We're going to find out when Nivius tells us in about a day and a half. I think by Wednesday they're going to have the stats up. And those that will move on are going to be having to do round 4. And round 4 is, let me actually search because I just found out what it was. Well, maybe I don't have it. Let me look around here. That's Walking Eggshells. I know I clicked it up somewhere. Found it. The 4th round of the 11th edition of Nur Ein. The title of the song will be Million Watts. And the challenge, the song has to feature an obvious flaw, but the flaw cannot be lyrical. So you have to make a conscious flaw in your song and kind of write the song around it. So while it is a flaw, it's kind of a hook. That could go a lot of different ways. So that'll be interesting how people interpret that challenge. So that's for the group that's going to be going on. Those songs are going to be due Sunday at midnight, like usual, and that'll get us into the week 5. There's only going to be 8 weeks. Get us down from 25 to only 1, the Nur Ein. Could it be this person? Could it be the guy with the ego whose head is filling the room? It is, of course, could have been me, but we're talking about Paco del Stinko with Nurse B. Rabbit walking on eggshells and the Nur Ein listening party.
She can hear you breathe, and it makes her see. She brings you to your knees with the demands to please, like the wind in the trees, making whispering leaves. It only takes a small breeze to bring on the unease. Misanthropic in the real world. She's not a boy and she's not a girl. She can't function outside of asylum walls. Always talking about her human rights, pushing buttons and starting fights, and she'll spend her life alone in the hospital hall. She can hear you breathe, and it makes her sing. She brings you to your knees with her demands to please, like the wind in the trees, making whispering leaves. It only takes a small breeze to bring on the
Look, I know you're upset, but things can't always go your way. You're not the only one here. Everybody here is walking on eggshells because of your behaviors. It's just not fair to the others. I think you should take your medications and practice your coping skills. Do you want to go sit in the quiet room for a while? What do you want to do? Right now, you still have a little bit of control of how this situation plays out.
Hi, my name is Adam Adamant, and you're listening to Nur Ein.
Dinosaurs made eggs the same as birds and snakes. Baby dinosaurs pecked their way out using an egg tube. This left a lot of debris around the nest. Broken eggshells all around. Little baby dinosaurs walking on eggshells, taking their first steps, walking on eggshells. Little baby dinosaurs walking on eggshells, taking their first steps, walking on eggshells. Dinosaur babies start out small. Their eggs are bigger than a cannonball. Dino parents protected their young from predators. Some were too weak to leave the nest. Broken eggshells all around. Little baby dinosaurs walking on eggshells, taking their first steps, walking on eggshells. Little baby dinosaurs walking on eggshells, taking their first steps, walking on eggshells. Tell me what you know about baby dinosaurs.
They're so cute. I'm gonna take it home and cuddle it on the bed like a cat. And then I'm gonna put one on a leash and I'm gonna walk it to the Whole Foods.
No, that is not correct. You tell me what you know about baby dinosaurs.
Little baby dinosaurs have giant poops.
Little baby dinosaurs walking on eggshells, taking their first steps, walking on eggshells. Little baby dinosaurs walking on eggshells, taking their first steps, walking on eggshells. Little baby dinosaurs walking on eggshells, taking their first steps, walking on eggshells. Little baby dinosaurs walking on eggshells, taking their first steps, walking on eggshells.
Little baby dinosaurs taking their first steps, walking on eggshells. That's Rank Corp here, helped by the Rank Kids on the Nur Ein listening party. Before that was Paco del Stinko with Nurse B. Rabbit, also walking on eggshells. We have one more official entry, and then we also have one more immunity entry. Yes, the person that was immune this round and got a pass moving forward because they were the top vote getter. They did a good song this time around, and you're going to get to hear that. But first, let's hear Strangely Brown's Walking on Eggshells on the listening party of Nur Ein.
The pressure that you're under, and I can totally empathize with the difficult situation. See through your eyes, it's too much better than all of us a piece tonight.
frightened and I don't know what to do. This could only be Nur Ein 11.
Okay, I'm ready to go. What's wrong? You're looking at me weird. Is everything okay?
I feel like I'm walking on eggshells when I'm with you. I can't relax, I can barely breathe. I can't be everything for you. Hell, I can't even be myself for myself sometimes.
Now you're just staring at me. Would you please say something?
I feel like I'm walking on eggshells when I'm with you. I can't relax, I can barely breathe. I can't be everything for you. Hell, I can't even be myself for myself. Might as well be dead, but do I only say that because I've grown accustomed to having you around all the time? No affection, just complacency and boredom and fear of the unknown. And oh God, what have we done to each other, my love? I feel like I'm walking on eggshells when I'm with you. I can't relax, I can barely breathe. I can't be everything for you. Hell, I can't even be myself for myself sometimes.
What's going on, babe?
I'm not a babe, I'm a full-grown man. I have thoughts, I have opinions, and I have plans that you wouldn't even know about because you don't care about me. You only care about you. I feel like I'm walking on eggshells when I'm with you. I can't relax, I can barely breathe. I can't be everything for you. Hell, I can't even be myself for myself sometimes.
I'm serious. What's the matter?
Nothing. It's fine. We should go. We're gonna be late.
Nur Ein. That was Micah Summers with Beth with Walking on Eggshells.
25 will enter, all of them will try. Only one will stand alone, and 24 will die. This is
Nur Ein.
Nur Ein, Nur Ein, Nur Ein, Nur Ein.
And that's it for Nur Ein. That was Micah Summersmith with Walking on Eggshells with Claire Ellen Summersmith as the girl, and he played the boy in that section. And before that, I believe we had Strangely Brown, which is Caravan Ray, Walking on Eggshells as well. That's it. That's 13 original songs. The judges, it's now in their hands. So everybody waits on pins and needles until they find out if they're moving on to round 4. If they do, we're going to repeat the same thing again next Monday, 9 o'clock, same bat time, same Bafo Yucks channel. We'll be right here in this basement with all the funky accoutrements causing the same problems yet again. Thank you for coming and visiting with me. Good tunes, original songs. You don't get this just anywhere. And we are working our way slowly down to the one, the only, the Nur Ein. It will be happening in just a number of weeks. And then we will have a champion for Nur Ein 11. I'm excited. I want to see who it's going to be, but also I'm enjoying the ride. I'm enjoying just listening to the songs as we get along to it because I don't agree with the judges all the time. In fact, I scratch my head at what the judges do a lot of the times. But I like the songs as they're going along. It's like, I think, I got to say, DJ Ranger Den stuck way out there. Odds are, the judges may not be as forgiving, but damn, that was an interesting montage in my book. Maybe it wasn't number 1, but I don't think it's number 0 either. So that's just my feeling. I think there's a lot of good tunes. If you get a chance, do some reviews because I've been noticing the judges while they have been scoring. I really haven't been seeing them put many reviews up. So that's my personal, commentary. I'm going, judges, get your acting gear and at least put a couple of reviews up for what's going on. That would be a nice thing. Other than that, I'm Tommy G. Thank you very much for listening and for watching. And we'll do it all again next Monday. I'm going to play Paco's beautiful little unofficial Nur Ein theme song on the way out. And I will see you next Monday. Thank you for listening.
I love the dead. I bury them professionally. So far none of them came back to complain. I'm just a happy undertaker. I aim to please. I'm making sure you'll get the perfect grave to rest in peace. Sometimes I feel a little bit misunderstood, 'cause death is my business and business is good. I love the dead, strictly vocationally. I love the dead. I bury them professionally. This funeral home is the place I call home, and with the graveyard next door, I never feel alone. I love the dead, strictly vocationally. I love the dead. I bury them professionally. So far none of them came back to complain. I don't mean to offend, I just really like my job. I take care of the bodies before they start to rot. I can give you silence, can give you thunder. Either way you'll end up 6 feet under. I love the dead, strictly vocationally. I love the dead. I bury them professionally. I love the dead, strictly vocationally. I love the dead, bury them professionally. This is the grave digger's delight. It's a beautiful day out, Jackie. Let's get away. It's a beautiful day out, Jackie. I know that it's gray, but the clouds look fine in the sky. Makes me high, makes me happy, happy. Jackie, I love you. It's a beautiful day out, Jackie. I know that there's rain. It's a beautiful day out, Jackie. Please let me explain. When it's falling down from the sky, makes me high, makes me happy, happy. Jackie, I love you. And the rain goes.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful day out, Jackie. I know that we're soaked. It's a beautiful day out, Jackie. I don't wanna provoke, but rain's falling down from the sky. Makes me high, makes me happy, happy. Jackie, I love you.
I'd chew through this maze, I'd eat till I puke, if it leads your way.
I'd stand up to ghosts, if only to show I love you the most.
I'd gamble my life, if it meant that I could meet with you. Blinky and Pinky and Inky and Clyde, he's so stupid, but he gets me every time. You and me and all that we see, we're puppets in one big lie. And those who play so recklessly brave, they don't care if we live or
and calls my name. Everybody thinks they know exactly how I'm feeling. Is there still room for a one-man band whose destination clearly lies across the land? I'm back on the road, that's where I belong. And this time I'm taking my love with me. I'm bringing all my nicotine patches. I ain't bringing any cigarettes or matches, 'cause I don't smoke anymore. My guitar and magazines are all I need, but nowhere as much as the girl I love. Is there still room for a one-man band whose destination clearly lies across the land? I'm back on the road, that's where I belong. And this time I'm taking my love with me. I'm singing songs in places, see all the strangers' faces. I'm sorry that I've been away so long, and the night always ends too fast. I look forward to the next time. Now I'm gonna make this journey last. Is there still room for a one-man band whose destination clearly lies across the land? I'm back on the road, that's where I belong. And this time I'm taking my love with me. And this time I'm taking my love with me. wizards and skeleton shambles that walk with a grunt and avoid all gambles. But the elf shot the food, the elf shot the food, the elf shot the food.
Someone shot the food.
The elf shot the food, the elf shot the food, the elf shot the food.
Someone shot the food.
And why the hell can't we find any exit? The monsters are crowded, and that only makes it that much of a bother to get through the level and drop down the hole as we all start to revel. But the elf shot the food, the elf shot the food.
Someone shot the food.
The elf shot the food, the elf shot the food.
Someone shot the food.
I'd like to run that one through.
Remember, don't shoot food.
If I get my hands on him, I ought to pillage and thunder and cause such upheaval when gathering potions and food from those evil berserkers and wizards and skeleton shambles that walk with a grunt and avoid all gambles. But the elf shot the food, the elf shot the food, the elf shot the food.
Someone shot the food.
The elf shot the food, the elf shot the food.
Someone shot the food.
What? If I get my hands on that scrawny little
Valkyrie, your life force is running out.
Hello, I'm Ronald Albacore, and welcome to Speculation Theatre. Today's speculation: what if cartoon character Mr. Peabody had defended David Berkowitz in the Son of Sam murder trial? Our play begins.
Another thing, Mr. Berkowitz, how can you say under oath that your dog told you to commit these heinous crimes? Preposterous, Your Honor, a talking dog!
Objection, Your Honor. I take offense to that. I am a talking dog.
Well, you're different, Counselor Peabody, but...
But nothing. If you admit there is one talking dog, then there may be in fact others, agreed?
Well, yes, but...
Precisely. I will now prove beyond the shadow of a doubt that my client is innocent, Your Honor. I call to the stand the dog in question,
Peabody had defended
Sam.
David Berkowitz in the Son of Sam...
Order! This is highly irregular!
I will now converse with Sam in his native tongue. Arf, arf, woof, arf. Woof, arf, arf. A full confession, Your Honor. I move the canine Sam be charged with conspiracy to murder.
On the evidence presented before me, I declare this case a mistrial.
Bailiff, hold that dog. No, there's no chance of appeal. I'm sorry.
Mr. Peabody, brilliant cartoon canine, superlative barrister. Next on Speculation Theatre, what if Elvis Presley had played Don Corleone in The Godfather? Until then, adieu.
Hi there, folks. My name is Phil, and welcome to Phil's Filthy Stories. I got a friend here, Tom. He's got a real filthy story to tell you about him, an older woman, and an elevator. Go ahead, it's filthy. Go ahead. Oh, I love it.
Well, it's not really filthy. I was just going down to the fifth floor.
He was going down. He was going. I bet she was too, huh? I bet you have.
Anyway, the elevator opened up, and this woman stepped down with a couple of large bags of groceries.
I bet they were large. Bet they were huge. Come on, like Dolly Parton, I'm telling you. So look, she drops the bags, right?
Yeah.
Tell them what happened after she drops the bags,
and
right?
she bent over to pick up the
she bent over. She had a short skirt on.
She did not.
She had no underwear on.
She did too.
There were melons and cucumber. Hey, he grabs her melons. She grabs his cucumber, and he gives it to her right in the old produce section.
Hey, wait a minute.
Oh, it was great.
It wasn't like that at all. You make it sound so dirty.
Come on. I was like, oh, that's a great story there, Tom. I'm going to have to take a cold shower after hearing that one. But look, I'm going to see you next time on Phil's Filthy Stories. Hope you get another one for next week. That was a great story. What are you talking about? You're so naughty.
Johnny was a genius, oh, a brilliant boy was he. And so one year he entered in the county spelling quiz. He studied up the day before to prove that he was smart. So when he went on stage next day, he knew each word by rote. Though necessary challenges induced horripilation, his perspicacious intellect persisted unabated. He was indefatigable until he received a word he'd never seen before, and this is how it went. Hippopotamonstrosesquipedaliophobia. It's the irrational fear of words that are terribly long. Hippopotamonstrosesquipedaliophobia. If you have it, you are probably scared of this music. Well, Johnny felt a fear that he had never felt before. His heart began to quiver like it never had before. He curled up in a fetal ball and he refused to talk. And now he's living in a cell with padding on the walls. Hippopotamonstrosesquipedaliophobia. It's the irrational fear of words that are terribly long. Hippopotamonstrosesquipedaliophobia. If you have it, you are probably scared of this music. Johnny also failed his poetry assignment, except for haiku. Hippopotamonstrosesquipedaliophobia. It's the irrational fear of words that are terribly long. Hippopotamonstrosesquipedaliophobia. If you have it, you are probably scared of this. Hippopotamonstrosesquipedaliophobia. It's the irrational fear of words that are terribly long. Hippopotamonstrosesquipedaliophobia. If you have it, you are probably screaming in terror. Hippopotamonstrosesquipedaliophobia. It's the irrational fear of words that are terribly long. Hippopotamonstrosesquipedaliophobia. If you have it, you are probably...
So today's the day I finally bridge the strait of Charybdis and Scylla, dividing secrets of my heart. Disobey instinct and circumnavigate the 800-pound gorilla, forever keeping us apart. And I bet the farmer won't end up harming the lady cradled in my arm while you journey up to me. So I guess I've been playing hard to get, what with these springs and barrels, to be or not to be beset by Cupid's slings and arrows. But I think it's time for you to find out what you haven't found out yet, that I'm not so hard to get. I got my big brother's plan to imitate, followed almost to the letter, one decoy girl to apprehend. Gonna try now to ascend the Empire State, with the consequences better, I'll get my plumber in the end. It's not so simple to scale Olympus, but you inspire this humble chimp to embrace our destiny. And I guess I've been playing hard to get, what with these springs and barrels, to be or not to be beset by Cupid's slings and arrows. But I think it's time for you to find out what you haven't found out yet, that I'm not so hard to get. I'm not some rating fond of your Diana. I wanna know what makes you you. I feel there's flavors here besides banana, and I feel you feel it too. And I know you dream of honor's greater share, like Henry and his neighbors, your battle all the fates demand. Set aglow your heart as guide and don't despair. The Sisyphean labors you will endure to win my hand. Then we'll discover the secret of the ones who inspire songs of love and touch immortality. And I guess I've been playing hard to get what Whitney Springs and barrels, to be or not to be beset by Cupid's slings and arrows. But I think it's time for you to find out what you haven't found out yet, that I'm not so hard to get, that I'm not so hard to get, I'm not so hard to get, I'm just not so hard to get, I'm not so hard to get.
Hey man, have you caught Sesame Street lately? Well, ever since Jim Henson died, it's really gone downhill. I mean, Bert and Ernie were doing this comparison thing, right? And they did hot and cold, and Bert had some ice, and Ernie had a curling iron, and man. Oh, well, if you think that's bad, you should have seen him doing big and small. Man, that Ernie, he's got a whopper, I'll tell you. Oh, they're doing a scene from Goodfellas right now. They are too, man. I'll turn it up for you. All right, Bert, give me the money, Bert. Oh, man.
Ernie, why are you doing this?
All right, you're going to the Lions now, Bert. Give me the money. Oh, man, not the Lions. Oh, man, I can't watch this anymore. I really can't. It's much too violent for me. I'm going to see if there's a Bronson flick on somewhere, all right? All right, see you later.
Here's your brand, honey.
Brand again? It tastes so crappy. You know, I'd give my immortal soul for a brand that tastes good.
I heard that.
Beelzebub, Lord of the Underworld, what are you doing here?
I heard you're not eating your fiber, Bob. Perhaps you'd like to try new Beelzebran.
Oh, what's so great about Beelzebran?
Well, one bowl of Beelzebran has all the fiber you'll need to keep regular, but the best part is, it tastes great.
Wow.
Besides, if you don't eat your fiber, your
bowels will clog with rotting meat and your intestines will fill with cancerous tumors and blood shall spurt from your anus.
Okay, I get the points, so I'll eat my brand.
There's a good fellow.
Thanks, oh desolate one.
No problem. Now, about your immortal soul, Bob.
Beelzebub?
I'm just kidding.
Beelzebran. Because good health shouldn't cost you your soul.
Well, you can't watch a picture of a naked lady on the TV if you're 17. But if she's dressed, you can tie her up and blindfold and gag her and beat her until she screams on your Xbox. I guess it's just the American way, land of the free, home of the brave. Free to do some things and some you can't. Just wish we were brave enough to have it make a little more sense. Well, if a man loves a man or a woman loves a woman, they can't get married in most states. But as long as you're straight, it doesn't matter if you're murdered. You can still get married behind the prison gates. I guess it's just the American way, land of the free, home of the brave. Free to do some things and some you can't. Just wish we were brave enough to have it make just a little more sense. Well, it's not okay to kill unless the government does it, but the best that we can hope to do is rise above it. States' rights, states' wrongs. Hope we get it straight before too long. Well, you gotta pay tax in the middle class if you've got a job, but can't create one. But if you're too big to fail or make a record profit, you can dodge it all, just put it in the Caymans or the Bahamas. I guess it's just the American way, land of the free, home of the brave. Free to do some things and some you can't. Just wish we were brave enough to have it make just a little more sense. Just wish we were brave enough to have it make just a little more sense. It was a warm day in San Felipe. I had just arrived for my vacation. I met a beauty there with long silky hair. She took me home for the entire evening.
Una noche conmigo no viene gratis. Solo eres un americano arrogante. Mi alma y tu cartera están vacías. Si quieres vivir, dame tu coche.
In the morning, I knew we were in love. She took my car to get us some food. In bed I closed my eyes. That's when I realized I hadn't had the sense to ask her name. Morning turned to afternoon. I started pacing the room. I knew that she'd be back, but I nearly had a heart attack when she returned with another guy.
Una noche conmigo no viene gratis. Solo eres un americano arrogante. Qué estúpido, porque sigues aquí. Tienes suerte que Roberto le guste tu Monte Carlo.
I'm starting to think that I should learn Spanish. I don't think I'm fluent in the language of love.
Una noche conmigo no viene gratis.
I think I'm feeling it too.
No eres un americano arrogante.
When we kiss I know it's forever.
Eres calvo, gordo y feo.
Even though it's soon I know it's real.
Tienes valor ya que te he quitado.
Is that how you say I love you in Spanish?
Una noche conmigo no viene gratis.
I think I'm feeling it too.
No eres un americano arrogante.
When we kiss I know it's forever.
Eres calvo, gordo y feo.
Even though it's soon I know it's real.
Tienes valor ya que te he quitado.
I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you.
Up until the early 90s, the border was pretty open. It was a porous border. Same people lived on both sides. They crossed the border to visit their families and that sort of thing. Like other borders, it was based on conquest. The United States just conquered half of Mexico. What we call the Southwest was Mexico. That's why the city names, San Francisco, Los Angeles, are all Spanish names. That was Mexico. We conquered it. And it was a pretty open border. But once it was clear to the Clinton administration that there's going to be a flood of people coming as a result of the policies they're imposing, they militarized the border. That's why it starts in the early 90s. And it's gotten harsher and harsher. as the effects get worse and worse, the punishment gets harsher and harsher.
I think that President Obama is playing to his base on this one, and I think that's quite unfortunate because this isn't fair to the legal immigrants. It's not fair to illegal immigrants either, who do want to, many of them want to come over here and find that pathway to citizenship. They wanting to seek the right way to get over here. This is allowing them, though, a disopportunity. They're going to have to hide while they're here. They're not going to be able to seize the opportunities that they sought coming over here. So it's a lose-lose.
Hear this, just listen to Rush Limbaugh, Glenn Beck, Sarah Palin, Tea Parties. It's a good way of making sure that the people who you're smashing in the face don't do anything about it. Blame someone else. Like the Nazis blame the Jews. Okay, we blame the illegal immigrants and the blacks. They're the ones responsible for what we're seeing. So it's a way of controlling and disciplining this population too.
Subject, you don't know it, but you're the predicate too. Switch back and forth again with other people, switching places with you. Make a commitment to these sentences I'm trying to say once in a while. Baby, give me my way, give me some hand. Understand my take on things. It's not like I'm rushing you towards any Spanish lessons, not asking you for Spanish lessons for you to learn a foreign tongue. I just want to talk to someone that shouldn't be too hard to do. For a person like you. Don't know me, I could show you things, not a lot. In Spanish, consequently, hola mi amor, que lástima, amigo. What the hell? Can't you tell it's just me, or this isn't going well? These Spanish lessons, is it too hard to do? For a person, for a person like you.
You were quiet, oh so quiet, never opening up to say how you feel. Now you're gone, and I deny it. Was it all a bad dream, or were you real? If I knew that you would reach me, I'd get out of this town. If I knew what you could teach me, I'd put my pencil down. If I knew the words in Spanish, I'd say them all day long. To keep you well, to keep you safe, to keep you strong. You had tried, I know you tried it, to let me know that you wanted to leave. Now I listen and I find out your actions speak so much louder to me. If I knew what you were after, I'd buy another round. If I knew we'd be a disaster, I'd tear this whole thing down. If I knew the words in Spanish, I'd say them all day long. To keep you well, to keep you safe, to keep you strong. If I knew what you were after, I'd buy another round. If I knew we'd be a disaster, I'd tear this whole thing down. If I knew the words in Spanish, I'd say them all day long. To keep you well, to keep you safe, to keep you strong. If I knew the words in Spanish, I'd say them all day long. To keep you well, to keep you safe, to keep you strong. If I knew the words in Spanish, I'd say them all day long. To keep you well, to keep you safe, to keep you strong. If I knew the words in Spanish, I'd say them all day long. To keep you well, to keep you safe, to keep you.
When the time came, he made his first million. Knew in his heart he had to start building. He pulled up in a Tahoe, Santango, Trabajo. They came 'cause they